Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video where today I'm going to be designing my own crown, or in like normal talk, because even I didn't really get what crown was, it means that I'm going to be designing the own top part of my tooth. And I'm going to 3D print it, and I'm going to stick it on, and I'm going to see if I can become a dentist today and save some money. Quick history lesson. When I was a young boy, I used to do competitive swimming, but I didn't like to do competitive swimming anymore, so I used to forget parts of my kit so I didn't have to do it. I then got bored one day, ran around in circles, walked into a pole with my eyes shut, and I broke my tooth in half, which also killed the root. The tooth got put back into my mouth, and then last year it eventually fully died and had to be broken off and taken out. I now have an implant screw in my mouth here, and this is a bridge thing that's stuck to the back of this tooth, and I'm waiting to get the replacement, like proper tooth, put onto the implant, and that's hopefully going to happen in the next couple of months. And then last night I had a Chinese with the missus, and I cracked this one and broke it in half. So that means I need to go to the dentist to either get this replaced or get my tooth put onto the implant screw that's already in there, or I can try and design and 3D print a replacement crown to go onto the tooth myself. And I'm going to do the latter. Now, to do this, it's fairly simple. All I need to do is have my 3D software-y stuff that I use to design and make things. And I need these calipers here, because these calipers I can use to measure up my tooth and work out how big it needs to be, and then I can make it, and then I can 3D print it. And I have white filament, so I can print it in tooth color and then put a little bit of glue on it, and then hopefully stick it on. I'm also going to need these though, because as you can see, it didn't break flat, it broke at an angle. So I need to use these to work out what angle that is. So I can get that right. But first of all, I need to work out some basic measurements. So to do that, I'm going to use my calipers. I'm going to start measuring out what I need to do. First of all, I want to do here to here to work out that gap. 3.5. We're going to start off with this block here, which is going to be our tooth, and we're going to go 3.5. So that is the overall thickness of what our tooth, or width of what our tooth will be. Next, we need to know how thick it needs to be. So we'll just kind of like put this in like that. 2.4. 2.4. And then how deep does it need to be? How deep? So I've got another little sidey bit here, which I can use to do the depth. So I'll go like that on her. There you go, 2.6. And then we need to put an angle on it. So essentially I need to angle this bit now and put that to try and make that reach it onto there. A bit more of an angle. There we go, perfect. Cool. And then we'll do that. And then boom, that's my tooth. Should be the perfect piece I need to stick to that there. I may need to do some filing of my tooth as well once that's printed, but we'll wait until later on to do that. But in the meantime, that looks pretty darn good. Look at that, cool. My tooth, I've even called it my tooth. What we'll do now is when one of the printers becomes free, I'm going to put that on, print it out, and then hopefully it will stick on, and then my tooth won't look weird. And yeah, that'll be a nice fairy tale ending to this story. We are back! The tooth has been printed, and it's a different day, as you can probably tell, because lighting has changed, my t-shirt's changed, I'm now wearing these things, which I wasn't wearing before. So let's just take it off and see if we can put it on and if it looks good. This is what it looks like, by the way. You can't really see it anyway, but it's a small, there you go, there. Ooh, it's a small bit of white plastic. Change focus, there you go. Looks all right, so hopefully it will do the job. I think first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some sellotape and try and sellotape it in place, and then hopefully that'll give you an idea if it's gonna fit or not. And then we'll get some glue, and then we'll glue it into place. I'm gonna put the bottom bit on there. I should dry my teeth first before I, there you go. Dry that off, and then look at that! I'm gonna hurt. Okay. Okay, there you go. Alright. So the tape design plan did not work, so I'm going to need to find some glue. Glue anywhere. I have Gorilla Glue, but I don't want to use that just in case. That's just got a bad idea written all over it. Where's my spray glue? Oh, the spray glue is in my bag because I use that for my ghillie, don't I? We have spray glue. So to do this, I'm going to need a bit of paper, which I shall use here. And I'm going to essentially spray this paper with it, touch the toothy bit to the glue, and then hopefully that'll be enough to tack it to my mouth. There we go. We have our spray glue. You can't really see it because of it's very white out. Now let's try and touch it with our tooth. Oh! Okay, cool. That's on. Oh, go on. Oh, no. Oh, go on. It's very tacky. Ah! Ah. There we go. I fixed my tooth. If I talk like this, look at that. It looks perfect. Ah, amazing. I mean, I got like crazy eyes. I don't know crazy out. But look, if that dried, you would never know. Ah, look at that. Oh, amazing. Oh, it's slightly different. When I go like that, if it's in the shade, you can kind of tell. But if I don't like that, it's fine. Ah, oh no. Ah, ah. I don't think that's going to be a permanent solution, sadly. But we did do it. There we go. So, self-dentistry attempt 1. I wouldn't say it was a complete failure. It was definitely on the road or on the path of failure. But we did manage to design a tooth. We did manage to print it. And we did manage to glue it on a little bit. If I used like some super glue or like some Gorilla Glue, it would have made it more of a permanent feature. But I think that I didn't want it to be that permanent this time anyway. Who knows? I may come back to it in future and try and do more of a permanent solution and see if I can eat like an apple with it or something. But for the meantime, I think I'm just going to stick with my little gap, my little broken toothy bit, and have a more permanent fix in a future video. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. As always, this has been sponsored by Project Airsoft, so go check out the website. Lots of airsoft accessories and whatnot. And also cool merch, like this t-shirt. Look, don't be a dick, call your hit. I've put a link specifically to this t-shirt down in the description below because it's a cool t-shirt, so you might enjoy that one. There's also other t-shirts on there too. Also, check out the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. If you pick up anything from Amazon using those links, it really helps the channel out, and I'll love you forever. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one.